Hey everyone, Jacob Mast here, and one of these days I promise I will do something that's not another project video, but today's not that day. Now here we are in my wife's 2016 Ford Edge, and I'm going to show you how to add Apple CarPlay to the Ford Sync 3 system. Now making a phone and a car talk to each other is not that complicated. And in fact, BMW's been doing this with Apple iPhones since 2010. But it was only last year when Ford started adding this system into their vehicles. Just go onto their website, download the firmware, unzip it to a flash drive, stick it inside your car's USB port, start the engine, and let the upgrade happen. Now if you're like me, you might have thought that's all you had to do. But no. It's because Ford didn't advertise that you needed a special piece of hardware to make this work. Now this Ford part, which I'll put the link to below, is a special USB adapter that looks identical to what's already in the vehicle. But I'm assuming there's something Apple proprietary in here that makes this work with CarPlay when this factory one doesn't. So, without further ado, we have to go through, rip up the dash here, pull out the old one, install this, and then we can go. Now if we open up the center console, you can get access to pulling out this piece of soft trim. This just pops out, like so. And be careful not to pull the bottom piece off with it. Now from the back, you can pop and now you can move out the cup holders and the center piece of trim. And again, we work from the back towards the front. It's kind of stiff. In fact, you feel like you're going to break something. But you can get your hand just in front here. And there you go. Now if you start the engine, shift into neutral, sure to apply the parking brake. And be sure to remove the parking brake clip by pushing in on the pin and popping it out. Then you can just put that piece of trim down to the side and you're good to go. Don't be alarmed by your dashboard. This will be fixed by the time this is over. So now this compartment is held in place by 4 7/32 sockets. One here, back in here, over on this side in the back, and down the front. Those 4 screws are all that holds this compartment in place. Alright, and now this panel just comes out easily. Just like that. So there's 2 clips, right here, right there. Push this top part one down. Power cable comes out. Second cable, USB, squeeze in, and it pulls out. Then with this open, pull out this rubber mat, remove any USB cables. Now all that's left is this USB port. Push in, another tap at the bottom, and it pops right out. Now, as I said, the new part is identical, and it's only a small part number that makes a difference. I mean, it should go back in just the same. So, alright, now there we go. We just put this back in the opposite of how we took it out. Line this part up. Reattach the parking brake. Make sure it works. And just clip it back in place piece by piece. Again, starting from the front. Starting from the front, work this back into place. Attach the trim. And already we see that our phone is connected. You can see we have new buttons, phone, maps, CarPlay. And there we are, we have a brand new interface for the car. Phone, music, messages, Pandora. And there you go, you now have a working Apple CarPlay system on your Ford. Now again, this only works on the Sync 3 system with the firmware update and this hardware piece. So if this video helps you out, go ahead, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.